What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to focus on the number 1,700. I want to talk about how much silver or gold we'd be able to get with 1,700 bucks, and I also want to talk about how much 1,700 ounces of silver would be worth in fiat dollar bills. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, as well as the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tee, available in orange, gray, and purple. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. So what I want to focus on in today's video is the number 1,700, and I want to primarily talk about what I would get with 1,700 bucks in reference to silver or gold, maybe a little bit of both, although that's not a whole lot of fiat to work with. But I wanted to talk about how much silver I would be able to get and what specifically I would probably go after. Now, for those who are unaware, the current spot price, at least as I'm recording today's video, is about 24 and a quarter. Surprise, surprise, hasn't really moved much at all over the last week, but it's a little over $24 an ounce as I'm recording today's video. Now, with the spot price being a little over $24 an ounce, I'm just gonna round that up to $28 because premiums are pretty hard to escape. Pretty sure we all know that by now. So rounding it up to $28, 24 and a quarter plus a little bit of a premium, with 1,700 bucks, we would be able to get about 60 ounces of silver, which is pretty cool. Decent amount of silver, solid amount, little pile of silver there. Definitely a nice way to kickstart the stack if you haven't already started stacking. But what actually inspired today's video was at the post office today. I happened to be at the post office because that's just where I have to go to ship the October VIP Club giveaway winner his prize. Lon, my friend, thanks for being a VIP Club member and congratulations on winning the October VIP Club giveaway. Your prize is on the way. In case you guys want to join, it'll be the link in the description. It's not just giveaways, it's also commercial-free videos, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout-outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale, exclusive privately held live streams. It's a lot of fun, link in the description. But while I was at the post office, I checked this little clock that I have. Every single day that goes by, it goes up by one number. It's just a little counter, and that's how I keep track of how consistent and focused and hardworking I try to be. Today, at the post office, I realized that number went to 1,700. That means 1,700 days in a row without a day off, without taking a break. I'm probably going to work myself to death, but that's all right. So I wanted to celebrate the 1,700 days by making a video focusing on that number. And what better way to incorporate that number into something silver and gold related by talking about how much silver or gold we'd be able to get with that amount of dollars, or if we had that amount of ounces, how much it would be worth in those fiat dollar bills. So that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. I already talked about one. Moving away from that, let's talk about how many dollar bills 1,700 ounces of silver would be worth with the current spot price plus a little bit of a premium. It would be, if you multiply 1,700 by $28, $47,600 bucks. That's a lot of cash. That's a lot of currency. That's a lot of fiat. Maybe not in the grand scheme of things, but that's more than enough to buy a new car. Pretty rock solid down payment on a house. You could do a lot with 47,600 bucks. You could save it, you could invest it, you can go to the casino and blow it all. You could do whatever you want. 47,600 bucks. It's a lot of fiat. Unfortunately, it's a depreciating asset. Unfortunately, it's losing purchasing power, so it can't even buy you $47,600 worth of stuff. But with all that being put aside, I want to talk about what I would get, what I would go after, which precious metal I would focus on if if I had an extra 1,700 bucks in my pocket and I just happened to land in a coin shop, what would I get? Now, between the two, silver and gold, even though these last couple of months, or really this entire year, woke me up to the fact that I am extremely weak on gold and I want to further diversify, with 1,700 extra bucks, you can't really get all that much gold with it. I mean, 1,700 bucks isn't even the spot price of gold, which is in the $1,800 to $1,900 range, so it's not even enough to get a full troy ounce of gold. Not that I would want a full troy ounce of gold to begin with. I prefer fractional gold. I don't care if it's a 10th ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce. I prefer fractional gold. If somebody said, hey, you can have a 1 troy ounce gold coin or 10 tenth of a troy ounce gold coins, I would go with the 10th ouncers all day. Unless, of course, it's a gold buffalo. It's the only way I'd make an exception. But point being is I prefer fractional gold. And with 1,700 bucks, I would really have no choice. I would have to get some fractional gold because I wouldn't be able to afford a full troy ounce with only 1,700 bucks. So with that, it's more than enough to get yourself a half troy ounce gold coin. You could probably even throw in a 10th of a troy ounce gold coin on top of that, assuming that the premium isn't going to obliterate you. Obviously, the smaller the denomination, the higher the premium is going to be. But you'd probably be able to get away with 60% of a troy ounce of gold, factoring in the premiums. But that's probably not what I would want to do with 1,700 bucks. If I had an extra $1,700 worth of fiat glorified IOU depreciating asset notes, I would probably go for the silver, which is why I've been going for the silver. I've been prioritizing the silver. It's my precious metal of choice. Unfortunately, even with 1,700 bucks, I can't get all that much silver. I can get about 60 ounces, as I said towards the beginning of the video. But 60 ounces of silver, what would I go for? And I'm curious, everybody watching this right now, what would you go for? With 1,700 bucks, and you could only use it to get silver and or gold, what would you get? What would you aim for? What would you focus on? What would be your priority? Now, for me personally, with 1,700 bucks, targeting silver, I would probably go for a couple of 10-ounce silver bars. Anyone who's familiar with my channel knows that I love 10-ounce silver bars. I'd probably go for some sunshine bars. I wouldn't get 6 of them. I wouldn't get 6 10-ounce sunshine bars. But it is my favorite type of silver bar. And it's not even just the bars. I love anything sunshine. Proof of authenticity on the back if you guys have a decoder lens like I do. Still got to make a video doing a decoder lens review or showing how it works. Keep forgetting to do that. But if you have a decoder lens, proof of authenticity on the back, that's my favorite security feature. I like that more than I like a serial number. And I definitely like that more than I like a microchip. Don't even get me started with the microchips. Not for me. But I would probably go for some 10-ounce silver bars. I would probably get 4 of them. 4 10-ounce silver bars. So that would make up 40 of the 60 ounces of silver, approximately, that I'd be able to get my hands on. And odds are I'd probably go for sunshine bars. Although, I have been saying for a little while now, I think it would be kind of cool to have a 10-ounce bar collection. I already have a couple sunshine bars. And then I got myself the Bull bar. What if I got myself an RCM bar and a Scottsdale bar? Maybe a Silvertown bar and a Westminster bar, for example. That's 4 10-ounce silver bars right there. Maybe I'll go for those. And then, as for the 20 ounces of silver left over, ideally I would like to go for Silver Eagles. The premiums are just a little bit too high up there for me. I don't think I would be able to get the most bang for my buck By going with Silver Eagles, I'd be able to get a better bang for my buck with Canadian Maple Leafs, for example, or Philharmonic maybe. But I think I would probably go with 10 ounces worth of silver rounds and 10 ounces worth of 90%. That's probably what I would do if I had a spare $1,700 laying around. Just somehow magically appeared in my pocket and I just magically appeared in a coin shop. That's probably what I would do. Go for some 10-ounce silver bars, absolutely. As bad as I want more Silver Eagles, I don't think that's the move right now, for me anyway. That's just my opinion. This is all from my perspective, and I'm just using arbitrary numbers and hypothetical scenarios for today's video. So don't take anything I say as financial advice. Don't go out and get a bunch of sunshine bars and silver rounds just because I mentioned them in my video. Do your own research first. But that's probably what I would do. Probably get a decent stack of 10-ounce silver bars. Probably go for some silver rounds. Maybe some random design silver rounds, which I have done plenty of times in the past. That's actually how I started stacking. I got all types of weird miscellaneous designs because I would just order random ones. Never knew what I was going to get, so it was always a surprise. Sometimes I would get some Santa Claus rounds. Sometimes I would get some Hurricane Relief Fund rounds, Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma. Sometimes I would get some Silver Buffalo rounds. Sometimes I was lucky enough to get some Sunshine rounds. And then a bunch of other miscellaneous designs as well. But after I get some silver rounds, probably go for some 90% junk constitutional silver, whatever you want to refer to it as. For those of you who do not know, 1 troy ounce worth of silver quarters, it would take about 6. If you're going to go with half dollars, it would take about 3. If you're going to go with silver dimes, it would take 14. So just do the math, multiply those numbers by 10. That's how you would get 10 troy ounces worth of 90% junk constitutional silver. Whatever you want to refer to it as. I like to call it 90% junk constitutional silver because if I call it one thing, somebody will say,
"Hey, no, you shouldn't call it that. You gotta call it something else because words upset me."
So I call it all 3 words in one. 90% junk constitutional, whatever you want to refer to it as. But that's probably what I would do. Roughly 60 ounces of silver with $1,700. With the way things are going, you might be able to get a little bit more. I don't know if silver's going to drop down a little bit. Market uncertainty over the next 2.5 weeks. November 3rd is right around the corner. I wouldn't be all that surprised if we see the prices drop prior to November 3rd. And then after November 3rd, who knows? It might officially take off, or it might completely tank. Or it might prove me wrong and not do anything at all. But something's telling me prices might go down a little bit, as we've seen time and time again during presidential elections. The markets experience massive uncertainty and people are extremely hesitant and standoffish. We see the prices of stocks dip. Oftentimes we'll see silver and gold dip. A lot of uncertainty. And the peak is 1 week before, as I mentioned in the video that I posted 2 or 3 days ago. Post-election silver is what it was called. If you haven't seen it, you might want to go check it out. But those are some of my thoughts, some of my examples of different pieces of silver I would get if I had an extra $1,700 laying around. I'm curious, what would you get? Would you go for the silver? Would you go for the gold? Would you try to get a little of both? Very small dollar amount to be working with, but would you try to get some silver and gold? Head on down to the comments and let me know your thoughts on the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I can read more comments and respond to more viewers in real time. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts. When silver and gold is on sale on a bunch of different websites, it all gets posted in one spot. I just posted one earlier this morning. I know at least one of you already capitalized on it. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And, of course, the limited edition DYDSS Halloween tee available in orange, gray, and purple. Only available this month. Only available for like the next 2 weeks. So get one while you can. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, with the number 1,700 that I want to focus on today, if you just so happen to find 1,700 bucks in your pocket, 1,700 bucks that don't need to go towards bills, 1,700 bucks that are left over after you take care of the bills, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do, 1,700 bucks to put towards silver and or gold. Which of the two metals would you go after? Would you go after a little bit of both? You wouldn't be able to get all that much of either of the two because it's not a whole lot of cash to be working with. Would you go with just gold? Maybe you're extremely weak on gold, kind of like me. And that's probably what you should stack, or you feel like you should stack. Or you're going to go after the silver because, for similar reasons as I'm going after it for, I see it as the opportunity metal. But this is just in my opinion from my perspective. Let me know your opinion, your perspective in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.